What makes a man beautiful and what makes a man ugly? We talked a little bit about the attraction of a man in the Russian episode. Here, I would like to talk a little bit about um, how the perception of your man can shift. Okay, I'll give you an example. So, um, in my How to Talk to Men book club, I have a woman in there, and the reason why she came to the club and wanted to learn the material is she started a new relationship with the man. Okay, and she said it's going amazing. It's going amazing. Everything is like beautiful, and it's butterflies, and it's just like this amazing phase in the beginning. And then she said, what I am afraid of is to, because she says, I've noticed I have a pattern that in the beginning, everything is so beautiful and everything is so great. But then something happens, and then I don't see him the same way. And then the relationship goes, and then they break up. Sounds like all the relationships out there, most. And she said, I want to see what it is that I'm doing or not doing, and I want to break the pattern because I really like this man. I want to stay with him for a long time. So I would love for us to talk a little bit about what we notice, because we have a lot of experience and training in noticing what some of these patterns. And when you can see, you're looking at your man and he's looking one way, and then something happens, and then you see him differently, and it doesn't go the way you want it to go. Nobody wins. Um, yeah, like for me, I remember when I just started the How to Talk to Men, learning how to talk to men. I remember my coach told me to start noticing when you're with your man alone and it's just you and him, and what the connection is, what does he look like, how do you feel about him. And then when you go visit your friends, your girlfriends, notice how do you see him after you come back home. And it was amazing what I saw. It was incredible. I was shocked. I was when we were home together, he was looking so good. I said, wow, that's my man. That's so cool. Wow, he's so good. He looks good. He treats me well. He Everything is flowing, everything feels good. And then I go and I meet with my girlfriends, and maybe they don't feel so good about their men, right? And then maybe they don't say such nice things about them. Um, and then I come home and I look at my man and I'm like, ugh, what's that?
Yeah, that's true.
I was blown away. I was blown away by what I started to notice. And then, of course, she gave me instructions on how to handle all that, but that we don't share that here. Yeah, I'm curious what have you noticed in your lives? Some of the patterns, some of the distinctions between what your man feels like to you in the moment, and then something happens, and then maybe he doesn't feel the same way.
Mm.
Yeah, I can share. I had a situation just recently where after a couple of phone calls, I started having a conversation with my man, and I felt stuff on me. Like I was like, what's he doing? Why is he what's going on here? So things started kind of irritating me a little bit.
But
And
normally you're not irritated with your man.
I'm
No.
never irritated. No.
Yes.
And, and then all of a sudden it was kind of strong. Then I started doubting myself. I kind of got caught in the conversation in my head. But at some point I realized that, wait, something is off here. Why all of a sudden, what, he didn't do anything, I didn't do anything, nobody did anything. And then I thought, look, what happened right before then? And I noticed I had this conversation, this conversation, this conversation. I think it was about 2 to 3 conversations ahead of time
Somebody different.
with completely different people,
Mhm.
video. And by the time I got back to my man, it was a different person in front of me. I thought, how could it be a different person? This person 3 hours ago was the same loving creature that I always am
Mhm.
around. So it took me a little bit of time to get over it, but it was very interesting to observe it. And I was also very proud of myself because internally I had a little bit of that, like, well, I want to argue with him. And I knew that's not allowed. We don't argue. We don't argue. No, not okay.
I think that is the part of the discipline, because like before we love to argue, right? It's right away, it's like normal. So if you,
No, really? No.
yeah, can you
Us never.
that's what we are learning here, and we learn because the training when we had, because we are trained women, right? We know what's going on because we start noticing. You know what I noticed? Oh, sorry, it's a little noisy here. Because when I share some, like if I have some, talk with my man, and we maybe not the fight, but it was not the pleasant talk. And if you share with somebody, even like close people, then after you feeling like this to when you share that, and you feeling some frustration even more, because probably yes, later you are already talking normally, you forgot about that, but the person who you share with, they will remind you, do you remember, but he's like that, you see, why I shared, even like, so that's, I learned not share whatever happened between men and women, between you and your man. So please just stay with, it has to stay with you. That's like, I don't know, advice or something. This is what I learned, that can be very painful later, because you cannot change that opinion about that. It's just stick there, like it's stuck in that head or something. So no good. So
Yes. Yeah, especially with not trained women.
yeah,
We have the trained women, which is here, that when we do share something, that we could give each other feedback, and we could say, oh, that lights you up, or no, that doesn't light you up. Did you notice that? Like, how does that make you feel in your body? Does it make you feel more alive, or does it make you feel not so alive, right? And then we could like look and make the distinctions. But when somebody doesn't know how to do that, they will hold on to that story that we
yeah.
share, and then reflect it back to you. I love that you said that, Giselle. It's so true.
Yeah, and even they will make it bigger deal, like a little, how you say, like little fly, it become as a elephant, right? In the Russian, we say that it's like I didn't even think about that, but oh, even it's like that. That's mean this and this. I say, oh, really? And you are creating some story in your head just because somebody share in their head, and it's like, yeah, I didn't even realize, and you are hating that man even more. It's like, wow. And no good.
Oh, wow.
I did that before, so now it's like I'm really very careful with that. Even your
Mhm.
friends or your girlfriend or your close people, like even parents or daughter, it doesn't matter. Just the close people, because that's can be the most painful thing.
Yes. Yes.
Like
Yes.
how you say, if you
Yes.
zip your mouth.
Say that again, Giselle.
I say even that if you see that, just zip your lips and just take a walk or something.
Yeah, we say
How
that
you- how-
don't speak until
open.
your heart is open.
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
Yes, because we can, as women, we have like big power to create, and we can create something really beautiful, or for us, right, or something really painful for us, because they at the end of the day, we are the only one who get the impact. Uh,
Oh.
yes, even if you try to hurt somebody else, you're the one who's going to get the impact. So, ladies, you have the power to create a beautiful life by keeping your heart open, enjoying, amusing yourself. And like Giselle said, zip the lip.
Until your
The heart
well,
is flowing. Yeah.
going
Yeah.
inside.
Yes. Yes. And share only lovely things about your men, because it has such an impact. What you say about your men, not only on your private life, but also in your career, in your business, in your family. Um, Rumors and gossip spread really quickly, and it has a huge impact on the quality of your life.
I love it how you said that.
Yes. All right, ladies. Thank you so much for sharing. Lovely, always lovely to see you both. And we'll see everybody next time. Bye.
Bye.